Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Guns and Gadgets. I really appreciate your time. Michigan is in the news today, and it's not for anything good. Stick by and check it out. Michigan State Representative Robert Wittenberg introduced a big package of gun control bills on Wednesday the 19th. Wittenberg and his counterpart, another Democrat, Jim Townsend, who is also a state representative, introduced a bill that isn't quite like one that I've seen so far since I've been keeping track of all these people and calling them out on their unconstitutional acts. Well, this one, there's so many things that are encompassed in this, I'm going to read it. The bill will prohibit and provide penalties for manufacturing, purchasing, possessing, selling, and transferring assault weapons in Michigan. Really. The telling part is the quote, and I'll read it. The right to have a firearm is fundamental in our country, but that doesn't mean we should have to accept unnecessary injuries and deaths because of them. That's Wittenberg. I'm proud to be part of the proposals that will restore common sense to our firearms legislation and protect millions of Michiganders from gun violence. Whew, this dude must have been reading the same speech that Hillary was talking about when she was saying that all of our toddlers are going around killing people. Now, these Democrats must think we have an armed band of vigilante toddlers that are going around just assassinating people. It's ridiculous. These people are absolutely mind-numbingly crazy. Now, the draft version of the bill, if I can get a hold of the actual printed version, I will link it down below like I always do. But the draft version says, it defines an assault weapon in Michigan, this is what they're trying to do, as a semi-automatic pistol, semi-automatic or pump-action rifle, capable of accepting a detachable magazine that has at least one feature including blah, 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 pistol grip, behind the trigger on the rifle, shoulder stock, a barrel shroud, because that kills people, and that launches assaults on people, a barrel shroud. Muzzle brake or compensator or protruding grip not held by the trigger hand. We need to pass a law where it's required. If you run for office, you have to have training in A, the Constitution, B, the Bill of Rights, C, a comprehensive review and training in our freedoms, which means get your ass to the range and get some training and realize that these peddly little things that you're hoping America, pulls on America's heartstrings and everybody grasps to, these are not assault weapons. Assault weapon is a weapon of war in war. That's an assault rifle. There's no such thing as an assault weapon. Like, assault is an action. Now, this definition adds something that I haven't really seen a lot of either. It also includes a pistol capable of accepting a detachable magazine in a location outside of the pistol grip, a semi-automatic pistol or a centerfire rifle with a fixed magazine that can carry more than 10 rounds of ammunition, and a shotgun with a revolving cylinder. Again, we're going to say that 11th round in a magazine is the killer. The other 10 rounds are not the assassins. When you carry 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, all the way up to whatever magazine size you have, that is the danger. They're also trying to make it illegal to possess at the same time a semi-automatic or pump-action rifle, a semi-automatic pistol capable of accepting detachable magazine, and a magazine capable of blah, 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 more than 10 rounds. So, a semi-automatic pistol capable of accepting a detachable magazine. That's every pistol, folks. Wake up. Gun control at its finest. We're going to try to just bombard people with words because most people don't understand legal speak. So we'll just throw words at them until they get mind-numb and go, yeah, okay, we'll do it. They're trying to ban every frickin' handgun. They're trying to ban rifles and shotguns that have a cylinder, or anything that has a shroud, or a muzzle brake, or a pistol grip, or a stock. That's pretty much every gun in the world, right? Now, this bill has a grandfathering for those who already own these types of weapons in the state, but we want you to register them with the state police, so we know who you are and what you have when we come looking for you. Of course, they're looking to make us all felons, all us law-abiding citizens and all the people who follow the laws in Michigan. Well, now this is just trying to make everything a 4-year felony, in prison, 4 years, and a $2,100 fine. This is creating a solution for a problem that does not exist. I challenge you. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. Is there a problem with people killing people in Michigan with rifles? How many people live in Michigan? And if people were killed with rifles in the last 10 years, how many of those are there? I'm willing to bet everything I know that if there is a problem, it's very, very minute. And then simply enforcing laws already on the books takes care of those few people and puts them where they belong. We don't need to go after everybody who follows the law. We don't need to go after anybody who wants to own a gun. It's our right given to us by our Creator and acknowledged in the Bill of Rights. Now, knowing that somebody who's watching this is going to try to take me up on that challenge of finding the stats, I already looked into it. According to the FBI in 2015, there were 389 murders. 389 in all of Michigan. And only 10 of those were caused by rifle. And 10 more were shotguns. 148 were handguns, and 221 were unknown type. Not to say that murder isn't a problem, but it's not the law-abiding people who are the problem. It's the criminals. Therefore, treat them like criminals, you liberal freaks. Put them in jail. Throw the book at them. Throw away the key. That's just part of this package that they put in on Wednesday. Here are some more highlights. This will make your head spin too. Let's see. Required reporting of lost or stolen ammunition in a bill that was put in by Representative Stephanie Chang, Democrat out of Detroit. Another one would require the provision of ballistic identification to police before certain sales of handguns would be permitted, and that would be put in by Representative Townsend. Now, we know if we buy certain firearms that come with a spent casing. That's what that's for. But it should never ever be a requirement or an infringement in your right. Now, Wittenberg also wants to prohibit and instill penalties for anybody brandishing an imitation firearm. And there goes those cap guns for the kids, right? Because those are so dangerous. He also wants to prohibit and provide penalties for those who would alter an imitation gun. So if you're going to spray paint your bright orange plastic disc shooting toy, then you are going to be a felon if this passes in Michigan. Folks, you've heard me say it before, and I'll say it again. Not one of these proposed bills does anything to take a firearm away from a criminal. It doesn't do anything to save anyone's life. They're simply looking for creative ways with verbal mumbo-jumbo to take guns away from lawful, law-abiding people. Try as you might, my friends. Come and take it. If you like news like this on our Second Amendment, please hit that like button and share this with your friends. And please subscribe so that you can get this news as I can pump it out. I appreciate your time. Until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a weapon.